What's up, y'all? It's your boy Josh, and in this video we're going to be creating a new onboarding template. So I actually have a old template that I use. This is like a mix of everybody that I know that's in SEO, from like Daryl Rosser, somewhat like Ruan Marino, and Chase Reiner. So it's kind of got it, and my own obviously, because you know your boy's got to add his own little spice. So we have the audit and stuff. This doesn't really have much, but I'll give you an example of kind of what the gist is. So some sensitive data there, so I can't show you. So this was like an audit thing. You know, this is kind of straight out of Chase Reiner's playbook, where we go in. This is actually literally his template kind of for, you know, everything. And so we have the audit, main logins. Shit, I can't show you that, so I'll edit that out. Keyword research, so all of this stuff, alt text, everything, competitor analysis, and copy of image management. So I'm going to create all of this from scratch because there's a few things that I've been adding to different dashboards and stuff, and again I have to blur this out, which means I have to edit the video because I can't have you goons going on stuff. And here's the search console data, here's the audit, here's keyword research, here's some duplicate contents, everything that needs to be done. So anyway, with the onboarding template, what I'm going to do is main logins. Here's what we're going to need. In fact, you know, I'm going to redo everything because I like redoing things. I like going over. So we're going to call this the official JC Surge onboarding dashboard. Official JC or official dashboard template, and it's going to have everything that we need. So we're going to have the main logins, obviously. We're going to have the let's see what else, site stats. We're going to have the site audit. We're going to have, well, actually delete this because we're going to have this under the stats. So main, right, site audit, and we're gonna have the keyword research. So raw keyword list, keyword research. We're gonna have, this is gonna be the keyword research. So like keyword mapping, competitor analysis. We're gonna have, and most of this I'm gonna have my VAs do. I can't be bothered to do a lot of this work. I used to be able to do it, but now that I'm growing my agency a bit, and fortunately, because of, even though COVID is like destroying businesses, fortunately at the crib things are alright, you know. I lost one client. It's a lot less than I know other businesses can say, so our retention rate is doing okay. Fortunately, things are under control, and yeah, so basically I have this outsourced. I don't do this, but I will show you exactly how to do it, right? So competitor analysis, GMB posting. You could do something like duplicate content right next to the audit, GMB posting. Honestly, this can come later, GMB posting, and let's see if there's anything else. Alt text and other MISC, so yeah, we'll just do that. So we'll have main site audit. So main, all we're going to need is the company name, person of contact, email, phone number, right? All the standard stuff. Company name. So in this case, I'm not going to give any details out. So phone number, right? Address, industry, website. So we'll just do email, website, address, email, address, industry, and I think I have a couple of other things. Well, if we look at the current one, it's damn, because I have one of my clients, I have like a full detailed list. So, okay, yeah, company size. And then we're going to do, so this is basically persons, so one above, right? And everything here, I don't know, I just love the size 12 font. So we're going to keep that there. Company name, website, everything, right? And then next we're going to do profile, email, username, password, URL, and then notes. So this stuff, right, we're going to bold everything here, bold this, and then we're going to create a couple of tables. Usually they're not going to have anything else. So for example, we're going to need their Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, LinkedIn. They'll probably have like a little bit more, possibly. So like Reddit and Pinterest. And then we're going to need logins. So item, username, password, email, URL, notes, right? Email, username, password, URL, right? It's kind of the same thing. And I know I probably could have done like, it does look a little funny, but whatever. So the item here, right, for example, this could be WordPress, this could be GoDaddy, something like that, right? And then username. And yeah, so then the next thing that we want to look at is the site statistics. So we're going to need the domain, site load. I think I already have this, right? So yeah, we're going to take let's say we're going to need the site age, domain age, site load time, backlinks, organic traffic, organic keywords, and then these are going to be dates. So dates, right? I'll put that over here. Dates. So this is going to be the starting date, for example, and then start. So like month 1, month 2, right? And we'll just see the growth. This isn't really going to change much, but yeah. Then we'll have the merge all. Select this, make this the website /URL. So for example, if I'm doing Heatwave Air, one of our current clients, what I would do is I think their domain is about like 11 years old or something. Punch their domain into here, and then I would do their site load time, check it on month 1, check it on month 2, and I think, for example, I don't mind sharing this really, to be completely honest. Actually, I do because it's not here. But for example, if it was like 3.4 seconds and then now month 2 it's 9.2 seconds, something went wrong, right? The number of backlinks, organic traffic, right? We want to keep track of all of that. And then what I can do is make some comments here. Organic traffic, pull from ahrefs, pull from ahrefs. So this way my VAs know exactly where to look. Again, pull from ahrefs. Pull from GT metrics. And we'll do pull from whois.net. I believe that's the site. So whois.net, right? Yeah. And then month 3, month 4, month 5, right? Let's just do that for now. And then honestly, we'll just keep it like this. We'll pretty much assume that they're going to stick with us for a while, right? And month 6, month 7, month 8, month 9, month 10, month 11, month 12, average or something like that we can do. Now the site audit, all you're going to do is we're going to go on Screaming Frog, for example. And I could probably do this in a much easier way. But now, okay, here's the thing. Chase Reiner likes to pull the data from Google Analytics and Search Console. I find it to be a bit, not useless, but I just don't like doing that with Screaming Frog because some of them, they work sometimes, some of them they don't. So I'm not going to include that. Your Google Analytics and your Search Console tracking, honestly, that can be done in a different, I still have to figure out a way to do it that's more effective than putting it in under site audit. Because for me, at least, I don't like scrolling horizontally a bunch. You know, I like seeing things that are like up front like this, so I could just look at it. I don't know, that's just me being picky. I have to figure out a way to do that, but I will definitely. And once I do, I promise I'll make a video on that. So all you'll do is, and if you do want to use this, all you use Screaming Frog for everything is, and Chase does a really good job on this, but all you do is just go on API access, connect your Google account, and then we'll just select like heatwave air, right? Yeah, allow. Just select heatwave air, and you can just do that. I'm not going to though. I don't really see a need for that. There's other ways that we can track the overall progress of the site. So all you'll do is you'll just click export. Make sure that you actually hit HTML. You don't want all of that other stuff. And then export, and then I'm just going to do heatwave air. Right, I'll replace this. Yes. And then X out of this. And then we should have heatwave air over here. You'll open that up. Let's see how I'm doing on time. 13 minutes. All right, it's not so bad. And then what I'm going to do is take all of this content, right? And who am I getting a message from? All right. So then we're going to go to the official template. We're going to just paste that here. All right. Alrighty. So once that's done, let's just organize it a little bit. Meta description length, we're going to do conditional formatting. And I believe, what is it, 180 keywords or 180 characters or something like that? That's like the optimal. Over 155. So if it's over 155, then we'll mark it with a red background. And here we'll freeze this up to current rows. Whoops. Right. Meta description 1 length. And we'll add another rule that says if it's less than 70 characters, it'll also be red, you know? And if it's in between We could have done is not between, but whatever. 70 and 150 characters. It'll be good. In fact, you know, let's just do that. Oh shit! All right, there we go. It's not between 70 and 150 characters, just because I want everything to be like perfect. Oh, actually, that doesn't work, because then this would be highlighted, right? So let's say we have 32. That's not good. But what if we have 120? That's good, right? That's what we want. And then title 1 length. We'll do a conditional format. So again, similar if, what is the title? Over 60 characters. So if it is greater than 60, we'll make it red. If it's below 30, we'll also make it red. So here, if it's 22, it's red, and here, if it's 90, it will be red, right? And we'll do if it is greater than, or in between, sorry, is between 30 and 60, we'll make it green. So let's say we have a title tag that has 55 characters, it'll be green. All right, and word count. So word count, if it is greater than 900 words, yeah, so if it's greater than, let's say, 900, we'll make it super green, because that's usually the best if it's greater than 900 words. But if it's between, let's say, 700 and 900 words, it'll be, you know, normal green. If it is less than 700 words, then we will mark it as red, because that's not good. So if, for example, if let's say we have 822 words, that's all right. If we have only 300 or 400 words, then that's not good. If we have 1,000 words, that's awesome, right? And honestly, I think it would be, it's not, it depends on the site, really. It honestly really depends on like what your site is. But let's just say, honestly, if it's less than 600, because even 650 is all right. Is between 600 and 900 is, that's a pretty good word count, right? All right, so next up is status code, I think. Am I right? Oh, okay. So then the main page, right? So here's what we're going to do. It's going to be the top ranking pages. So URL, keyword, type. So here's where it's gonna kind of be a little tricky. So top ranking pages. So for example, in Heatwave Air's case, my client, what I would do is I'd look at the keywords they're ranking for, the top keywords, and then I'd associate that with the URL. In fact, actually, no, what I should do is I should do keyword, URL, position, and then page type. So keyword is emergency AC repair, Tucson AZ, right? And then I would look at the URL that it's ranking, that's ranking number 1. So in this case, it would be this page, and then the position it's at is 1. And we can do volume and then type. So this is volume 20 keywords, right? And then the type is going to be from data validation, and we'll look at a list of items. So the type, I mean the page type. So if it's a primary page, secondary, supporting, blog, primary, blog, secondary, blog, or miscellaneous page. Location or MISC, right? So this, for example, is a primary page. I would consider it a primary page just because it's it's like emergency HVAC repair is at least like a primary service. I know it's a child, and normally I honestly would go back and just change this to emergency HVAC repair. That would be ideal, but this is just the way things are. But normally a primary page is going to be a page that you want to rank for its own keyword, like a nice chunky keyword. So in this case, we want it to rank for emergency AC repair, right? Secondary would be like a supporting page, just like keyword specific. A blog, an article. A location page if it's just for like we're trying to rank in Oro Valley. A miscellaneous is any other page, right? So we'll get rid of this. And we'll Alright, so there we go. Alright, you see how it's all coming together? I know I'm really pressed for time, but whatever. Site audit, this is pretty much all we need. The site codes, like the audit codes, anything that's like the status code, for example. Let's add a rule. So if it is text contains 200, it'll be green. So if we have a status code of 200, it's green. If we have a status code of 301, we'll mark it with yellow. And the heading tag. So well, you know what? Heading tag. The length of the heading 1 tag. This isn't super important, to be completely honest. At least I've never found that the heading tag length really matters that much. Obviously you don't want it to be crazy. So if it's greater than 70, I would say it is like it raises a flag. So if we have like a 90 H1 tag length, then that probably explains something, right? And now the keyword list. All right, let's make this. The keyword list is going to be a little bit interesting because this is different than what I've normally done. So keyword volume, position, C1, C2, C3. So if I look up, for example, sewer repair, Seattle, Washington, the #1 result is Yelp, and Home Advisor. Beacon Plumbing then comes, right? But we're dealing with Yelp, and Home Advisor. I'll probably look for the raw. So raw. And then in the keyword mapping, I'm going to look for the actual business listing. So for example, in this case, you see C1 raw is the raw result of Home Advisor, Yelp, Justia, AVVO, all of those like big listings. I don't care if they're there. I just want to see exactly what Google favors. And then in the keyword mapping, we're going to see the actual competitors. So just the raw keyword. Okay. Difficulty. Is that how they list it out too? So if I look at this site, Yelp is fucking huge. I hate it. Yelp is gonna take a minute to load, I bet. Watch. Yeah. Keyword volume KD. Okay, so yeah, keyword volume KD. So these are just raw keywords. We're not even gonna talk about like anything special. So for example, if I wanted to do sewer repair, Seattle, Washington, I'd literally just plug that in. See, the volume is 30. What was the difficulty? 3 or something? Yeah. Position. This isn't important. And then I would just copy and paste the links from Home Advisor, right? So I just care about raw keywords. I don't care about what it's going to look like. Now the map is where we're going to spend. This is what we're going to show the client. Right. What is it when it's not like raw, but it's, I don't even remember the name. Weighted, I guess. Or C1 weighted. Not weighted. Weighed. Like a weight average, but it's not. C1 modified, C2 modified, C3 modified. So adjusted. That's what it is. All right. And yeah, so here what we'll do is just insert. So again, in the raw keyword listings, look for the raw keywords, for the raw competitors. Include listings like Justia, Yelp, Home Advisor, etc. Adjusted. Okay. And then here what I would do is say take the word count of the top 3 competitors. Alright, and so the topic, here's what it's going to look like. We're going to do target keyword, or like main keyword. So let's say we're doing Seattle, sewer repair, Seattle. The volume is 30, the difficulty is 3. Now we're going to do the page is going to be, let's say, home, for example. Okay, and what we would do is we would average this out. Let's say do that, right? And then we'll find, you know, sewer repair service, sewer repair offering in Seattle, right? Stuff like that. And then we would just get keywords related to that topic. I'm not going to make it too crazy. That's the idea. And then the difficulty, this is really going to be based off of your industry. For example, a local business, if the difficulty is like 30, I'm not going after it, especially if I'm dealing with a smaller site. If the difficulty is 30, but you're dealing with an affiliate like an affiliate, like large e-commerce site, you could probably, you know, it probably won't be difficult. And yeah, so that's this. Competitor analysis. Now I'll show you exactly what I've done for this before. I don't mind showing it. 30 minutes, oh my god. So competitor analysis. What we're going to do is we're going to take the target keyword, volume, difficulty of that keyword, the traffic that it gets them, and then the position. Position and the URL. So I'm going to expand a lot. And I'm going to go down rather than horizontal because it's a lot easier to scroll down in my opinion than going horizontally. Right. And then we'll go down to about 13 or 14, I think. Right? No, 13 to 13, so yeah. We're going to get the top competitors. No, don't merge cells. Here we go. Competitor 1, and we'll repeat this. Competitor is Nissan. Go wait, what? It's Nissan. We're doing 11. Well, you know what? Honestly, it doesn't even matter. I miscounted. Yeah, we'll do 11. We'll do the first 11 keywords. Doesn't really matter. And then what we'll do is take a look at their stats. All of their stats. So, domain rating. Domain rating, traffic. Here, you know, if we really want to get fancy and make this all in one, we can do is domain rating, traffic, organic keyword. Well, no, because we want to track it by month. So, domain rating, organic keywords, traffic. We want to make sure that we can do this every month. Backlinks. So we're almost done, which is nice. Domain rating, organic traffic, MISC, or traffic, backlinks, site load time. And then from here, we're going to look at their social media. Followers. Significant post. Let's do Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube. So we're going to look at everything here. Right? So, site load time. We can condition the site load time, honestly, if we want. Yeah, let's do that. Because we're going to want to create everything. And I honestly don't even care if this video goes on for a long time. Site load time, seconds. So if this is greater than 6 seconds, I'll consider it bad. If it is less than 3 seconds, it'll be good. If it is between 3 and 6, it'll be alright, you know. So if it's 3.2, it could be a little lower. Backlinks traffic, that's not going to really need much. And let's bring this down to here. There we go, GMB posting. Now here's for GMB posts. Target keyword, page, NAP key, and NAP key image, caption, completion. What does this mean? What does this mean? I'll explain what it means, you monkeys. Target keyword. Let's say, for example, we're trying to target the keyword sewer repair Seattle, Washington. The page we're going to refer in the Google My Business post is going to be the, let's say, repair page. Now, NAPK image is simply when you put your name, address, phone number, and your keyword image. I learned this from Mindsaw. It does seem to work. I don't know, but I still do it anyway because I agree that Google My Business is not as aggressive as like the organic algorithm, so you can kind of keyword stuff in that, and I don't know, just in my opinion also it looks kind of more professional if you have, like, you know, sewer repair in Seattle, Washington, contact the plumbers, information and everything. So we do that at our agency. And so data validation, I'm going to do a list from items, and I do done needed void. Void is if it's like for some reason we decide it's not necessary, and we'll just put this all around. Doesn't really matter. Same thing here. Completion, just put the date in, right? And duplicate content. So what you're going to do for this is go on something like SiteLiner, and then you're going to type in heatwave there. You type in your own, but then what we would do is we would look at the URL. So let's do this. So URL, match words, percentage, and then when you look at the page, the date is kind of important, but whatever. Percentage, duplicate of, and then look for the page that it's a duplicate of. So in this case, if it's Oro Valley, right, the majority of it is coming matching with Tanque Verde, so then we'll just put in duplicate of, and then we'll just insert the URL that it is duplicate of, right? Again, we're gonna view this up to current rows 12. So this is, yeah, this is everything. This is everything. I'm going to be using this dashboard all the time. It's a dashboard that will not fail me because I've used pretty much all of these elements before. You know, I've used almost all of these. I've just never really condensed it into everything. So you got your main logins. You're going to take a look at your site's traffic over the course of a year. And then if you're done with that, then you can just, again, copy and paste it all over again. Client site. You're going to take a look at their top ranking pages. And obviously take any notes necessary. So here's like a notes section. So notes. For example, if you have a client that, you know, client needs new domain, right? Something like that. Just keep that. And then MISC. Here you can put your word count, your Google Analytics tracking, and all of that if you want. So I'm gonna leave this for all of you guys to use because I know you guys like getting free stuff, and I'll make a video on exactly how to use this, but I just wanted to make a recorded process of how I'm going to go about doing this. And yeah, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what you guys think in the description below or comments below.